Okay, so when it comes to ADA, we have some really good news. When it comes to the crypto market in general, we have some news that might not be so great that people may have missed yesterday. And I want to talk about both these guys with you, what may in fact happen here. I'm Luckside. Welcome to the channel. If you guys are new or haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that bell again. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So first of all, looking at ADA price, we're still just kind of bouncing around. You know, like we talked about earlier today, we're kind of range bound. We're bouncing up and down here. And frankly, if we look at this hourly chart, you can see a very distinct trend, right? Basically topping out right at this resistance level here, this resistance zone, bouncing right off the bottom of this. In the middle, you're either facing a rejection or you're facing support. And right now we fell back below support here. And so now we're kind of bouncing around the bottom of this, which is around the 70-cent range to about 74 cents. So this might be where we live for just a little period of time. Now, that being said, what I want to see is good fundamentals here. And what we're still seeing in terms of fundamentals is very good. We are continuing to see ADA supply be removed from exchanges. Yesterday was kind of a small day of removal, $871,000 worth. The day before, $7.9 million worth. So we've resumed this trend of removal of supply. And really what's helping with this, again, is the accumulation by whales, the accumulation by people now with the long-term mindset, speculators obviously stepping in because of all these great pieces of news. And this is a very good sign for ADA as a whole. And again, price may be volatile while this is taking place. Know that these things don't always impact price immediately. I think that's a big misconception that people have, but it leads towards longer term trend shifts. And the good news is that when we talk about ADA trend in general, it's been up and to the right. We have these periods of consolidation, these periods of sideways trading, kind of similar to what we saw back here in the early part of last week. So this may be again where we're just loading up and getting ready for the slingshot. Awesome stuff. That's all looking good. BTC right now trying to find its way as well. It currently sits at 89K. We did have a little bit of a drop, probably getting into some short liquidations. But really, I think the biggest thing we need to focus on this week is some news that didn't really make some big headlines, but it should have. So what actually happened was the Biden administration approved the use of long-range missiles by Ukraine from U.S. supply. That is a really big deal. And I think this kind of fell on deaf ears. We got a little bit of a sell-off, but we bounced back in a nice way yesterday. But here's the thing. The Kremlin has said that Biden's Ukraine missile decision would escalate war if this is true. So they've actually come out and said that this is something that may, in fact, push us towards World War III because they consider this to be U.S. involvement. And that's a problem. And I think that this administration needs to take a step back, stop, and not be stupid, because this is something that can cause some pretty big waves, not just in the crypto market, but in the US as a whole. All right. Now, I'm not going to jump any conclusions yet. I'm hoping that this doesn't turn into anything. I'm hoping that Ukraine does not decide to launch long-range missiles, because then we have bigger problems to worry about in general. But yeah, that's maybe a little bit what's leading into this right now. Pre-market trading in the stocks is kind of flat. So we'll see if this has any impact there. So what I will say is there are going to be ebbs and flows along the way. Price is not always straight up and to the right. And right now it looks like price is retracing just a little bit. At the same time, if this does turn into nothing, this is where people that are fearful may end up getting caught. Okay. We have seen this many times before. In fact, ADA has done this a bunch where we've seen some negative news, black swan event, whatever, and then it's bounced back in a very strong way. I'll reference you guys back here to April, big drop, nice pop. Back here in July, big drop, nice pop. Right here, August, big drop, nice pop. And so I'm moving lines. So we'll see what happens here. Maybe this is something that, again, forces us down. Maybe it pushes us back down here, but then possibly has a subsequent pop, back push leading to newer highs. Well, we gotta just be patient and let these things play out, right? This might be our black swan event, our next pullback in the market. And again, these are times where it turns into a huge opportunity if you're looking to accumulate. So that's what I want to share with you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below. Do you think that this is going to escalate? Do you think these ADA fundamentals are going to continue to remain good? So have a great day. Show your love below. Catch you guys in the next one. Take care.